Hey everybody, it's me, Hattie, and I thought since it's Super Bowl weekend, I'd make a little Super Bowl type food. So, I admit I'm not a big fan of the Super Bowl. Never have been. I'm not a fan of football in particular. You know, don't hate me for that. It's just not my cup of tea. No big deal. But hey, I'm still in the spirit of things, and I usually make good, quote, Super Bowl type fun foods on Super Bowl weekend. Okay? So with that, let's get started. I'm trying to make this as quick as I can for you to get the details and yet not be long and drawn out. Okay? So what I've got here is I've got a head of cabbage that I've just coarsely chopped up. Some of the leaves came off, but I mean, I just coarsely chopped it up into hunks, you know. I've got 2 medium carrots. I just washed, peeled, and chopped up into segments. I've got 1 really small onion here. As you can see, this was a really small onion, and I've just got it quartered. You want a little onion, you don't want to overdo the onion. I've got 2 cups of Miracle Whip. I've got a 1/2 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, and a 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, I'm using sunflower oil, but you can use, I wouldn't use olive oil, but you know, something like canola or whatever that you want to use, pardon me. Okay, I got my old poor girl all filled up with cabbage, and we're going to get going. I'm going to shred this little at a time, and I'm going to put it in this bowl over here. I'm going to try to get everything ready here. And after I get all this shredded, then I'm going to combine it here in this bowl, and I'm going to mix the dressing up in this bowl, then we'll mix it all up, and I'm going to let it marinate for several hours, and it'll be really good for tonight. And along with this, I'm going to make Southern style pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. And I'm do that in my slow cooker, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, that's going to be the next quick video. So let's go. Oh, miracle whip on. Forgot to put something on top of dinner. This kind of minces it a little too much, but we'll work with it. Push that down with my. Get that close to the blade so that'll chop up quicker here. There it goes. Alright. I don't want to probably mess that too much. But we'll work with it. Like I just said, we'll work with it. I'll do better on the second batches. It's hard to do this and we keep talking. That's one little piece that didn't get done. So we're going to move on. Dump this in my bowl, clear it out for the next batch. That's a little fine, more fine than I want, but we're just gonna go with it. Believe me, it gets eaten in my house. They love it. Now, other people you can put a little bell pepper in this if you want to, if you want that little extra zing there, but I don't care for the bell pepper in there. This is so mild. It really it just overpowers cabbage to me. So let's keep going. I really need something for that now. Okay, see, I overloaded it the first time. I'm trying to rush this. So we're gonna do this. I'm trying to be quick, folks. Just bear with me. Alright, let's just keep going. I always do my cabbage first. A lot of people throw their carrots and onion in there with it, but I don't want my coleslaw orange, so I'm hesitant about my carrots. I want them in there, I want that color, and I want that flavor, but I don't want my coleslaw, and I've done it before, believe me. When I'll say, oh, what the heck, and I just threw all the carrot in there, and then I wasn't pleased. So, this is going really good. This is, it's going to kind of, it's not exact, no. This is just my recipe. You know, I had several recipes, and I've kind of added and taken away several years, and this is supposed to be similar to I've been making this stuff, good Lord. my 17-year-old was a little old bitty baby when I made it for the first time. So that tells you how long I've been making it. I don't even think he was walking when I made it the first time. So that's how long I've been making this. I should keep rolling. And I apologize to you, but if I overload it, I don't want it minced too fine. I just want to, it's actually kind of got that, you know what KFC looks like. It's not really coarse, it's finely chopped. And this is kind of what this is. Uh-oh, see there's a, I always look and see if I missed a piece when I'm dumping it in the bowl. There's no little piece, and look there. I'm just going to put that back, and then we'll get it in there. We don't have too much more to go. This will go pretty quick in just a second. So just hang with me, please. I'm trying this with my iPhone, so this is something new I'm trying. I've done a couple other little videos, but one of my sons, they took turns when I was filming them. My oldest son filmed the first 2 or 3, and I think my middle son did the last one. Little quick ones. And right now I've got a couple of videos in the can for you. I think you're going to like it. I'm making a mess with that. I've got to remember to cover that. Or order a replacement part or something. My other one cracked. I said that to you before in a video though, so I'm going to try to hush. Anyway, well, I guess I forgot what I was going to say. Must not have been important, huh? Okay, so we're done with the cabbage. Look at that. That's all nice and finely chopped. We're going to go right on back with the carrots now. Well, I'm going to actually throw in my onion next. That's a little bitty onion, not very big at all. Oh, well, live TV. I don't know how they did live TV back in the day. So anyway, I didn't put the blade back in there, but I just did. So here we go. Chopping this little bad boy up. And we'll be sure onion can get away from you a lot easier than cabbage. So I am gonna stir that down once just to be sure. Don't want any hunks of onion. This is coleslaw, so. Okay, honey. There's my little blabbermouth. And oh darn. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. I do have kitty cats, and they are blabbermouths. It's one of my little girls. Yes, you're just talking, aren't you? And I'm going to go ahead and put this onion in. Actually, you know what? Sorry, guys. That needs one more little pulse. That is just still too fine. I mean, not fine enough. If you like them coarse, put them in there like that. But this is coleslaw, so we want to kind of shred it up. Here's that one piece I'm trying to get. I got it finally. Good. Okay. Alright. We'll get the hang of this. Alright. I like to include you in the steps. I don't try to exclude any of the parts, but I guess if I'm going to do these, maybe let me know in the comments. If I'm boring you, or let me know, and I'll pre-do stuff. If I was going to shred this, I should have just maybe shredded it. Give me an idea what you like. So now it's carrot's turn. This ought to go pretty quick, I'm thinking. I'm going to shred it all, but I might not add it all, okay? So let's go with it. Whoa! Alright. Let me scrape that down one time. See a couple of chunks in there. Got up the side. Knock it back down where the blade can do his thing. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Now what I want to do right now, and I'm sorry I am making a mess, and I know it. I'm going to actually put my carrots back in the little prep bowl that I had them in, because I'm not sure what I want to add yet until I start getting over there and stirring. Won't take long. Just I'm not even going to worry about getting this completely emptied. Okay, that works for now. We're going to roll with that. Put that blade in there. Put there. Get that out of my way. Pardon me. Let me wipe my hands off real quick. All right. Well, I've got a big mess here. We'll have to clean that up in a minute. I'm trying to roll with y'all. All right. So let me show you. Here's what we've got. I'm going to spread my onion around really well. And we'll do that, especially after the dressing gets in there. I give it some more good turns. There's one little piece of cabbage that made past me. But hey, it's just for my husband and kids. So they'll live. All right, now I'm going to go with half of this carrot. Yes, folks, my hands are clean. I always start with my hands freshly washed with soap. And all of this stuff is clean, so yes, I stuck my finger in the carrot bowl. I'm just doing a quick, just kind of folding it in really quick. And I think we can handle a little bit more. A couple more tablespoons, we'll go with that. Oops. I am one mess maker, folks. If you hear my crazy kids in the background, they're playing some video games. Alright, I might add more carrot at the end, so we'll see. Move it on next to the dressing. That's what we're going to do right now. So, wipe this off real quick. Okay. Now we're putting in 2 cups of Miracle Whip. And I have promised you months ago, I am going to show you how I make Miracle Whip, okay? I'll show you how I make my Miracle Whip. But, I'm going to be honest with you, this is not my Miracle Whip. But it's just like this, it tastes just like it, it's great. And, so 2 cups of Miracle Whip, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of vinegar, white vinegar. I'm using white vinegar. I don't want to overpower this. And then that's got a little carrot in it. Will live. And 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Okay. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy whisk. I love this thing. Look at that. It's called a. Oh, it's got a piece of cabbage on it. It's got little balls on the end of it, and boy, it really whips the sauce up very well. Very happy with that. And we do have a couple pieces of carrot in there, so just don't worry about it. And I want to start slow. I don't want to slosh oil everywhere. Because let me tell you what, that oil is a mess to clean up. So I'm going to start in the middle here. I've got it kind of going. I'm just going to whip it together until it's completely smooth. And then I've got to taste this, folks, see if it's right. Oh man, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I know it sounds like I'm saying perfect, but I am saying perfect. With a T, perfect. But I've heard myself, and sometimes it does sound like I'm not pronouncing my T, and I apologize for that. Okay, this is pretty quick, and I know I'm rambling, so let's just get with it. Alright, that was easy, wasn't it? And now if you can actually make this up about 1.5 days ahead of time and just cover it up tightly now. You don't want any refrigerator flavors in with your coleslaw. Mild things really absorb. So anyway, let me get this stirred up for you. I'm sorry about that. It sounds like they're killing each other. You may not can hear it, but I can. Oh my gosh. I forgot to tell them I was recording. Alright. And that's it. Now, I want you to see the consistency of this. Hold on a minute. Wipe everything up. Once you see this, that's a really good consistency. And you got to remember, we're going to top our barbecue pork burgers with it. Might be a little fine for you if you can do it a little more coarse. In other words, chop it the way you like it. I wouldn't necessarily don't buy coleslaw mix. I mean, if you just really don't know how to chop up good, I understand that. I've made a mess of this. But if you can avoid the slaw mix at the store, then do. I mean, how hard is it? And if you don't have this, old-fashioned way, the way I used to do it, with a grater. I'd have one of those rectangle box kind of graters that sits over the plate. Just go like that. And my little thing is missing the adapter I need for my shredder. I don't know what happened. I think when we moved last time, it got stuck in the wrong box. So, anyway, if you want to add more cabbage to this, you can. We like it this consistency because we're putting it on a burger anyway, like not a burger, a barbecue pork or chicken or whatever we're making. And we like to top it with that and we eat it with baked beans and either chips or potato salad. And I may make potato salad, but I may just eat chips with it. So there you have it, folks. Beautiful coleslaw. I think you'll like it. At least give it a try. And like I said, at least refrigerate it a couple hours minimum. But if you can make it about a day and a half ahead of time, you will not be disappointed. And this bowl will be empty by tomorrow, I guarantee you. Okay, thanks again for joining me. This was a little quickie, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to show you how to make Southern style pulled barbecue pork next. Okay, thanks. Oh, got to turn off the camera.